My name is Aaron James, and I'm going to be showing you the back end. So today we're going to look at the back end, just an overview of what it looks like in the back of the software. So this is a little bit of overview, so you get a peek at it. I'll point out some different ways for you to navigate any new software, any new thing that you get. It's generally always going to be a little bit overwhelming, no matter what you have. So whether it's a new fancy toy or something like that, you have to give yourself some time to get familiar with things, okay? Even to this time, I mean, I've been using the software for over a year and a half and everything, and sometimes you just forget where they are. So don't think that you need to know where everything is. So I'm gonna point out the things where everything is, and then what you just need to know to get yourself going. Let's go and look at a general account. So a general account, first of all, when you have a high level, it's called an agency account, right? So there's two accounts. There's a regular individual account, which is $97, and then you can also get the agency account, which is $297. Okay, huge upside for the $297 one, and if you get that one, you can actually set up as many people as you want underneath it. It's unlimited. And so you can charge people below you. It's really designed for you to take on each one of your clients and to help your clients. So in the back end, here's what it looks like. These are all your accounts. Inside of here, they do have some pre-built snapshots. It's enough to get you out of the box, to get you going, but they already have your stuff going here. So from attorney to chiropractor, coaching, gyms, dentists, it's just enough to get you going. Okay, so it's all in the back there. They have a cool marketplace. So for those of you that you're actually not confident in your own services ability, they literally have a whole back-end white labeled fulfillment system. Okay, so there's a whole back-end stuff, and you can literally go over here and just pay to get this stuff going. And there's these combo packs, there's Facebook ads, there's Google ads. I will give you a heads up, is that they do require a minimum of 3 months commitment. So for some of you, that may not be the most practical thing for you. But listen, for you to just come right out of the gate and get yourself up and running and literally have a massive team behind you, okay? A whole team. And they'll literally take care of your stuff. And after you do your stuff, right? Put your mask on first if you were a pilot. After they do your stuff, then start doing it for your clients. And literally results. Look, start things off with yourself. Buy their services. If you don't want to do Google ads, you don't want to do Facebook ads, you don't want to do all this different stuff, right? And get results for yourself. And then after you get results for yourself, show them to your clients. Look, oh my God, we got this many leads, this many opt-ins. Here's the Facebook ads. Here's what it looks like. Here's all the different stuff, And so there's really an opportunity there. For those of you that may not want to spend $297 plus to get any of these packages, you're going to be looking at, a couple thousand a month. A very nice alternative is Webinly. So I have obviously Go High Level installed onto Webinly, and we offer those on the back end of the services so that you can go ahead and have somebody coach you, and that has me and my team, and that's one of the reasons that I built it. It's not really meant for digital marketers, but I bet you there's gonna be a lot of digital marketers on it. It's a really powerful system, but my goal is to put all the small business owners on it. Okay, pretty lengthy goal. So anyways, long story short, I just want to give you some ideas. Okay, sales resources. They put a little bit of sales resources if you want to grab some of these little white papers and white listings and all this little different stuff. If hand them out just so that you feel comfortable. Okay, so that's the overall back end of the agency account. So inside of here, obviously you have your accounts, and you can add accounts. So obviously you add accounts here. You can add snapshots, all this little different stuff. If you want to get truly fancy, dancy, schmancy like Aaron, which is, I think that I'm one of the very, very few, and I will give you, I will be full disclosure, I did get help. I got help from the person who actually figured it out. And we're actually able to create accounts on autopilot. using a sick combination of Zapiers. It's pretty insane. It was actually even a little bit above my head, but there's just so much stuff that you can do. This is literally the groundbreaking, the cutting edge, the time to get in. And if there's one thing I'm going to tell you about learning digital marketing, if you're going to learn this online game, is get involved in this community. Start learning. They're results based. They're not in there like posting shots. That's why I don't go do it. Oh, look, I made 20,000. I made this 1,000. They're not doing that in this group. It's not ClickFunnels. Okay. They're based upon results. So you're really going to find a really good warming community. You know, if your goal is to have an agency for, the next 3 or 4 years, a business that you're not worried about constantly creating a new course, trying to sell something, all this different stuff, this is what you want to do. All right, that's the whole agency name. Let's go in and jump into a single account. We're going to go jump into a single account, okay? Just real quickly, again, I don't want to ever have you become Aaron ADD like I do, but if you notice, like here, I've got accounts for my different stuff. Like I got the Aaron account, I've got my 𝑣𝒂𝒓𝒐𝒏 account. This is the debt consolidation, and you Insutanto, like all these little different ones. So just so you know, it's like literally having like your own softwares, for your own, individual. So just keep that in mind as you get going. All right. I'm not saying that you go down the road that I'm doing. You one too many things. Okay. So anyways, let's look at the back end. So obviously the back end is pretty simple. This is a full dashboard. I think we went over this a little bit yesterday where you can actually see everything. You can actually see, how many leads are coming in, what your task is supposed to be, what your Facebook ads are running, how much, what they're actually, running at here. The Google My Business, are people actually like clicking on it? Are they clicking on your website? Are they, all this crazy stuff. It's like a snapshot of your business. Hence, one snapshot away, right? So you can literally see all the vitals in your business, right? So there's all these vitals in your business. But let's go over here now. Moving down the line, let's just pop into the things that you should focus on first, okay? So obviously this is the dashboard, but in order to make the dashboard work, you got to come down here to settings, okay? To settings. And inside of the settings, inside of here, you're going to have a huge menu. There's just so much that's going on in here. Okay, so much. In the beginning, when you get your account, just focus on team management. Just add yourself. That's it. Add yourself. Okay. After you add yourself, it does allow you to actually create your permissions. And so literally you can block people from things. So, for example, people that's using my CRM with my website builder, I block them from the websites, right? Makes sense. You're going to have clients, you're going to have team members, and they don't need access to all the data. And so you can literally come in here and restrict their permissions for accessing the data. Okay. Each person can have their own voicemail, and you can actually assign people to different things. Whether you want to be an admin, you can assign them to different, if you have multiple accounts, if you do have the agency account, and that's how this all works. So that's it. So there it is right there. You come in here, put your first person on here. I did skip company. I want to go back over company. Make sure that this stuff is filled out because the whole system reverts to this information. Okay. The whole system. So if you don't set your individual campaigns or any of the stuff that you're doing, it's going to revert to this information. So it's going to revert to your email. It's going to revert to over here. It's going to revert to all this stuff. So make sure that this is set. Okay, this is set. Okay, so there is your team management. The next thing that you're going to want to do is your integrations, right? So it's very simple. Just make sure that you're logged into Google. So any Gmail account will work. I recommend that, probably go to G Suite. You're going to have a much better time. And so as you can see over here, I'm literally just logged in. I don't need to demonstrate this to you. It's literally just when you're logged in, you just press the button and the window pops open and it connects. It's really that simple. Okay. It's really that simple. Over here, if you have a Google Analytics account, you can actually connect that Google Analytics account. Okay. If you have your AdWords account, you'll be able to select your AdWords account. Remember, they're all connected to that Google account. Your Google My Business, which is a free Google My Business page, you want to do this for yourself and your clients, especially your clients, because they're going to see all the data. And they're going to be like, ooh, wow, look at all the things you're doing for me, right? So that's why you want to make sure that these things are connected. The next thing is your Facebook account. You definitely want to connect your Facebook account or your client's Facebook account. Okay. This is what's pulling all the data in. This pulls all the data in. And simply, like, let's just go show you plug, if you don't mind for a second. It is my show, so I get to do a semi-plug. But the fact of the matter is that I have all the bells and whistles running on this. That's what I'm doing it for. I'm not pushing you into my shit. But watch over here. Watch this little thing pop up. See this thing? This little thing popping up is coming from high level. This is high level. Now, see, it's like, it's literally pulling the data. I'm not doing anything. It's pulling the data from Google, right? It's literally going out and getting the Google reviews. Okay, and now watch, it's gonna switch over to Facebook. So not only does it get the Google reviews and pulls it in and does this stuff, it's also grabbing it from Facebook. And so again, this is all just by literally, like, it makes you look like you're a freaking superstar, like you're some tech genius. I guess what people must perceive me as, right? It's not, it's just knowing where to find the information and knowing where to get it already pre-built. So anyways, long story short, that's that. That's all a little pickup. This is fun stuff. We'll talk about that some other time. Okay, the next part. So we've covered the major things: company, team management. You added your team management. Okay, you added your integration, and then a phone number. All right, so you got to make sure that you pick a phone number. Now, everybody in this 5-day bootcamp challenge, you all have access to the members area, okay? And I skipped over that because it's very easy to go to because everybody has it for free, okay? It's literally create a Twilio account. If you've never done it before, it's not really that hard. You just kind of follow the prompts, okay? The hardest thing that is gonna be for you is to find something called your SID, all right? So you need to make sure that you have that. So over here, it's real simple. And if any of you guys need directions on how to do this, you can go over to help.webandlead.com. I opened it up so that people can go and see select articles that you need to get started. And it's real simple. You just fill out your information here, name your project, and then you're gonna click on get a number. It'll click on it, and then bang, you've got these little different things here. It's called your SIDs and your auth tokens, okay? So those little two different things right there is your SID and your auth tokens. And so that could become, just a little bit of a stumbling point for some people. And so this little integration is this phone number. The reason I have that is because I've entered all that information in my account settings over here. So Twilio and Mailgun, okay? So Twilio, I enter my stuff into here, and then I have all of these people's stuff like there, okay? So I have all of this stuff here, and that's how that's all working. All right, so there it is. So make sure that you have that. And pretty much that's it. Like, that's all you really need to know, and you're out of the box. Like, that's really it.